Everybody, Minecraft Snapshot 22W46A is here, and it adds a whole bunch of new features, from different changes and how the bookshelves behaved, Chiseled bookshelves, all the way to brand new piglin heads, sound effects for note blocks, technical changes, some new commands, and a whole bunch more. So today we're going to go over everything new in Minecraft Snapshot 22W46A, including how to actually get these features, because just like previous snapshots when we've had 1.20 features, some of them are locked behind a data pack. This is done by going to the create new world screen, data packs, selecting the data packs, loading them, going through the little process screens, you know, all the warnings, pressing yes, loading your world, and then you're going to have all of the brand new features from this data pack. We're going to go in order of left to right, starting with the chiseled bookshelf. Now, the changes in the chiseled bookshelf are as followed. In previous versions of Minecraft, you clicked inside the bookshelf and it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you took the books out, it went the other way. Well, now what we can do is we can select any one of these bookshelf slots. All we've got to do is look at the bookshelf and right click. And as you can see, we've now taken out this enchanted book. And if I wanted to put it here, I just look at this slot here, place it in, and now that enchanted book has gone in the bookshelf. So there is a really cool new addition for the chiseled bookshelf. And I can already see what people are going to be doing with this thing. They're going to get some books, and they're just going to make a mess. They're just going to place these down and make a big old mess. I mean, how unsorted does that look? But how much more realistic does it look? Like, great feature. But I feel like sorting books is going to be a nightmare. I love it though. I love it. I love the fact we can now select each individual book slot instead of having to go in order of 1 to 6. That's a really, really good addition. Moving on, we've got this little guy. We've got a brand new Minecraft mob head in this snapshot. This is the piglin head, and yes, it's wearable. We're going to check that out in a second. But it's also powerable by redstone. So when we do that, you can see its ears flap, a bit like with the Ender Dragon head. When you power that with redstone, the mouth moves. And of course, when you wear the piglin head and you start walking, your little ears start flapping. How cute is that? Look at that. Your little ears start flapping. Piglin head, really cool. That is, you collect the piglin head the same way that you do other heads. So you need a charged creeper to blow up a piglin. Good luck getting that to happen. And then it's a chance that the piglin head will drop. Really cool feature. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. We're going to keep this guy flapping. We're going to keep him flapping. Speaking of player heads, you can now play ambient mob sounds through the note blocks. So we've got creeper. That's the creeper one. We've got the zombie. We've got the skeleton. Bit quiet. That's the skeleton one. We've got the wither skeleton. Bit louder. A little bit more nethery. We've also got a goat, dragon, nice and loud, and of course the piglin. Now the one head that doesn't have a sound effect and makes sense not to have a sound effect is the player head. So if we go and type in heads, the player head, the player does not have a sound, nothing happens, which makes sense because what does Steve actually sound like? We still don't know. We still don't know the answer to that question. But yep, you got zombie, creeper, skeleton, wither skeleton, ender dragon, and piglin. Those are the new sounds, and you can do this in survival mode too. Place down a note block, place down the desired head, and off you go. Now, will this work with the head data packs to add all of the other mob heads into the game? Probably not. I haven't tested that yet, of course, because the data packs aren't made for this version of the game yet. But it's likely that that won't work. I think it only works with the officially added into the game heads. So if you want to have like a sheep sound, I don't think you'll be able to do that. Moving on to the technical changes though. Sorry, not technical changes. That's the command blocks. That's why they're command blocks. Moving on to the changes in the snapshot. Endermen, wither skeletons, and normal skeletons will now spawn in light level 7 or less. That's in the nether. That's been changed from, I believe, 11. Then we've got an added top texture for bamboo and stripped bamboo. So let's take a look at that. This is the block of bamboo and the block of stripped bamboo. Here they are. So they've now got the proper top texture each, rather than just sharing the other textures. That's a really nice, cool change. I still think these look like waffles or maybe Grian, you know. It's Grian's head. We all know it's Grian's head, right? Spookable Willow, we all know it's Grian's head. I see you in live chat. I see you in live chat. So that's a really cool change to the bamboo. And we've also got the bamboo plank texture has had its inventory. It's changed what that says. The bamboo plank texture changed in inventory to match planks. Whew! That was a mess. But let's take a look at it. So if we take a look at planks, you'll see they look like this, and if we take a look at bamboo planks, they take a look like this. So they've basically been made to look the same as regular planks. What also looks the same as regular planks is this button. Sorry guys, I had to. You know me. You know what I'm like. I have to do it. Now, before we take a look at the technical changes, let me just remind you how to get this, all of these features in the snapshot. From the main menu, go to single player, create your new world data packs, load up these data packs as shown, press done, go proceed, then go create new world, press yes, and then we'll be loading into the game where we can check out all of these features. So, ending off with the technical changes, we've got a brand new command in this one. This is the /fill biome command. If you've ever used World Edit before, and you've used the set biome feature, you'll know exactly what this is about to be. But we've got two further commands as well, execute if biome and execute unless biome. So let's say this biome here, we are currently in the plains biome right now. Let's say we wanted to make this into a jungle. So we're going to use the fill biome command, and we're going to go from here, we'll go /fill biome like this. We'll get our first set of coordinates. So I probably need to get a block here to anchor off. So we go set block. No, we don't. We go fill biome, get our coordinate, and then we're going to do it down to, let's say, a couple blocks down, coordinates, and let's make this a jungle because I really quite like the grass of jungle. And we just need to do it one more time. So it seems there's a bit of a bug right now with this, that the grass does update color for some reason. Like, it's a jungle. Now the grass is different, but we are still in a jungle biome. So that seems to be a bit of a visual bug at the moment. But as you can see, we do now have a jungle in the middle of a plains. That is very useful indeed. Indeed it is. So now what we can do is we can do an execute if biome commands. We can do execute if the biome on this block here, which is the one in front of me, is a jungle. And we can do run, say, is jungle. And it is jungle. And if we make this biome anything else, if we turn it back to plains, for example, and we do the same thing, it's not going to do anything because this biome is no longer a jungle. So let's make it back to a jungle just for 1 second, because we can now do execute unless. So we can do execute unless, which is the opposite of if, and we can do biome, and then we can do the coordinates again. So we can do execute unless plains. And what this will mean is if it's any biome other than plains, so we can do isn't run, say isn't plains. There you go. So it isn't plains because it's a jungle. If we make it anything else, so we'll make it a swamp, for example. So now it's a swamp biome, and if we do a command again, isn't plains because it's a plains biome. And then if we change it back to plains and we run the command, you'll notice it's not going to do anything because we are currently in the plains biome. So really, really useful stuff, guys. I feel like the more they add to the commands of Minecraft, the more that World Edit's functionality is starting to become vanilla in the game, which is really, really useful. The more World Edit features that they can bring over to Minecraft and release it in a Minecrafty way, then that's definitely going to be useful for map makers and anyone that wants to do things with changing biomes, because even in World Edit, man, you've got to set the biome and log out, log back in again. It all seems to happen in real time without needing to log out and log back in. That does just seem to be that one visual bug at the moment, which is when if you have a different biome and you have a different grass color, if you update something in there, it does change the grass color for the pre-existing blocks. So that does seem to be a little bit of a bug at the moment, but I imagine that's already been reported on the bug site for Minecraft. But, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think to 22W 46A? Should we just have one more reminder of how to get it? Single player, create new world, data packs, go to the data packs, select them, proceed, go through all the warnings, create your world, press yes, and then you're loading in. Ladies and gentlemen, it really is that simple to get all of these new amazing features and try out the snapshot. What do you think? What's your favorite feature? I'm torn between the heads, the mob sounds. I don't know, guys. There's too many cool features in this. There really is. But hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like as well, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.